Wow, our second live stream. This is intense.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining. Let's see if it's launching. It says waiting for us on this device, but it may already be started here. Sometimes there's like a little bit of a delay.
Right, it might be. Right, so welcome, guys. We don't see you yet.
I don't see you just yet.
Thanks for joining. We're going to give you a van tour tonight. Tanya's going to kind of show you.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, so they're going to be joining in just a sec.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, there we are. I see.
All right.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another fun live stream here. Yeah, if you go to the home.
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it. You're in.
I got it. I can see it too. I can see us.
You can see us.
There we are.
Right? I love how it's like I'm in this cute little high seat and Dave's like in that seat over there.
I'm in the little seat.
The teacher student.
I'm the lower one.
Teacher student.
What's
up, everybody? Hi.
Thanks everyone for joining.
Thank you for joining. Yeah, this is our second live stream here.
Right.
On LetsTurnItUpWorld. The first one was such a fun.
It was fun.
Fun
we were
time.
Kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
Way up in the snowy mountains during a blizzard.
Yes.
Right. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, and it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Wow, this is going to be fun too. We're going to do a tour, sort of how we live in our desert snow and make it cozy and comfortable, right?
Absolutely.
All nice and cozy.
Exactly. Tanya will give a great tour, and then and we'll kind of just talk about too how we live in here as well.
Yeah.
We got a lot of questions, folks. How do you live in such a small, kind of tiny home, or tiny home on wheels? And it does have its challenges, right?
Yeah,
so
totally. And let us know if you can hear us. Let me see. I can actually turn up here. Yeah, loud and clear. And the kitties are right below you, by the way. They're actually kind of snacking.
They're at their food and water bowls, so hanging out.
And for those joining us, who joined right on time, thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers for you joining our next adventure here. So much fun. And we just released, I guess, put our toes right. Ooh.
And you will see the kitties tonight a lot.
Yes.
So stay tuned.
Yes, you know, they can't escape as we're doing the tour.
Yeah, exactly. It's a small home for them too, so you will see them.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna roll back real quick and just say hello.
Yeah.
We got For the Joy of Vegas. Hey Joy, thank you.
Hey Joy.
For the Joy of Vegas. Joy and Paul have been rolling with us for a long time. So if you see the wrench next to your name, it's because we know who they are. So thank you for being here.
So they're the original kind of
they're the original
moderators, the first mods on.
The first mods on
first mods. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Terry Blake is like, can't wait. I had to rock the Turn It Up World.
Smart. Yeah, look at that.
Tonight. And although I have to say, I'm gonna have to take this off. I'm gonna have to take it because it's toasty in here.
Yeah, and it's cold outside.
It's cold
and windy. So we're probably staying in and giving kind of the inside tour tonight.
Yeah, and it'll be fun. Like we want to kind of show you, what makes this so comfortable for us. Right. The little things that actually go a long way to make it feel like roomy and spacious and comfy and all that jazz. Sorry, I'm not trying to give you guys brabbages. There we go. All right. Yes. Let me see. We got Rosemary. Hey, Rosemary. Thanks for joining. Looks like we got Paula in here. Hey, Paula. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Okay, by the way, I was just going to mention Debbie and Charles also long supporters. We actually went to the P.O. Box. We got some cards from folks. And Debbie, thank you so much. We're going to show that.
Yeah, you're going to see some of
some of that cuteness for the kitties tonight. And thank you for what you got for us. We appreciate that. But Brady and Bailey I'm actually going to share a picture over on Let's Turn It World Instagram and Facebook. Bailey really enjoyed it.
The kitties are loving them. So
yeah.
Thanks. It was kind of a gift for the kitties. Amazing.
It was super cute.
Really nice.
We got Marie. Hi, Marie. Paula. Hi, Paula. What's up, Corey? Welcome. Hey, Patty Cake. Mila Hughes. Melanin Queen. What's up, Melanin Queen? We got Joanne. Mama Kay. What's up, Teresa? Thank you guys. Oh, here we go.
What do we got?
We got CR in the house. CR just dropped the first of our second live stream, the first $4
Thank you, CR.
super chat. Thank you so much, CR. Cheers. I'll toast to that.
Cheers.
Thank you. Really appreciate that support. What's up, Mike? Laura, Portia, Pauline, Sue, Uncle Charles, Gina, Debbie.
Oh, we got us. Oh, Dave, we got another one.
Another one.
We got Beverly.
Thank you, Beverly.
Poyer.
Poyer.
Poyer?
Poyer.
Is that correct? Let us know.
Poyer.
Oh, that says me.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thanks, Beverly.
It's gonna be a toasty fun time.
Yeah.
So yeah, wow, lots of folks joining. All right, we got Lisa says Massachusetts in the house.
And I just got to say, I want to thank everyone for joining and all of our new subscribers. The channel has grown so incredibly. We're blown away by all your support, so we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely. It's, I always say,
stars align when they need to, and thank you guys tremendously for the support you're showing us on this channel, and it's, I don't know, it's a blessing.
Right.
Thank you.
We started the channel about 6 months ago. Didn't really know, how we're going to do. We're going to share our experience living.
Yeah, really
in
put
our
ourselves
cozy
out there,
home here.
Bring you into our home.
Right. And we really, all the, support and the amazing comments we get from everyone. We appreciate it so much.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. All right. Let me see. Let me get back up in this. There it is. Boom. Yeah. I know what I love too. One of the things I love about when we bring like the community together, and I'll just stand this up here maybe on my camera so I can see it.
That's your water.
Thank you.
Oh,
looks it's a little choppy, you guys.
what was that?
How's it looking? Oh wait, is it okay? Are you still with us?
Is it okay, guys? I think it's okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
What was I saying? I just love what was I saying? I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. Things happen. I'm telling you.
What was I saying, guys?
I was cleaning up in here, so I'm just kind of like.
I was too busy drinking my water.
That's
having my water.
That's how it usually goes. Conversation's like, yeah. I'm like, what's that? What? Oh wow, Mike YQR just dropped a 10 Canadian dollars special super chat. Says sending you two a warm hug. Tomorrow, March 5th, is my birthday.
Oh wow!
Wow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Mike.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday! Happy
There you
birthday,
go, Mike.
Awesome.
Happy birthday.
That was really nice.
And thank you so much for the $10
thumbs up for
special.
Tanya singing that, guys. Thumbs up.
Thank you. Smash the thumbs up. I appreciate that.
get it.
Cheers. For
Cheers.
$10.
Thanks,
$10
Mike.
super chat and to the birthday boy. Thank you. Cheers.
Gambling Mitts, I see you fine. Thank you. Looks good. Nadine Lewis says all good, all good.
Oh yes, that's what I was saying. One of the reasons I really do love doing these live streams as well, because it's about, we call you guys our family, because we're kind of bringing you in, sharing experiences, encouraging you to get out and to live your life and do your thing. And it's nice when we have these live streams. I feel like it's not just us, it's all of us, because you guys are commenting and chatting with each other in the chat while we're here. So it's sort of creating this sort of family bond. And I love that with our community. And that's why I always say we have one of the best communities out there. And it's because, at the end of the day, it's all about that positive vibe and that love and good energy. And that's kind of what we try to put out. And I always believe what you put out is what you get back. So put out that good energy. Right?
Absolutely.
Hey, Evelyn.
Hey, Evelyn. Nice to see you.
Says finally caught you two on a live, right? It's our second one here on this channel. Last week was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And you guys actually, when we asked the question, if you guys want to see more of us do this some more, you said yes. So
yeah, so we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
And I think we're gonna have a good
time tonight. We're gonna kind of walk you through, and it's not going to be a long walkthrough, clearly, because it's only 23 feet long. But maybe while I kind of prep things too, maybe Dave, since we're not going to go outside, we can kind of also talk about before we show the inside. Sure. Maybe you want to talk about some of the features we really appreciate when it comes to winter camping and the outdoors and all that great stuff. So we've done a few mods, and maybe you want to talk about those, and then we'll kind of give them the tour on the inside after.
Yeah, and I think that makes sense. I mean, it's one thing about our camper van. It's a true 4-season camper van, so it's insulated really well. And if you've seen our tour videos, we talk about that quite a bit. And so it does keep us pretty cozy.
Oh yeah.
As we say, kind of cozy. It's not just the inside, which Tanya has done an incredible job making it cozy, but it also keeps us warm. I mean, we were down, and if you saw our last video, we were down in minus 23 degrees Celsius, minus 9 Fahrenheit, and it was just brutally cold out there. Even the walls in the back had ice all over them.
Too, yeah.
Right. So even though we have the insulation, it was so cold. You actually had ice, but it was still warm inside.
And
just don't touch the walls.
No,
yeah.
it was the first time truly I've
It was
ever
crazy. Yeah.
felt ice inside.
I know. It was like you could skate on the walls.
Believe it, 'cause,
parts of it.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Sorry.
Right, but really, yeah, the 4-season insulation was very important to us in this rig, and of course, we also had a lift done on the rig, make it a little bit easier to drive over some of the bumpy roads. We have really nice tires put on as well, a little beefier tires.
Yes, really quick before we continue. Evelyn McMillan just dropped, that's number 3 tonight.
Oh my goodness.
A $10 super chat. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Evelyn.
Says, keep those fabulous videos coming.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it as always.
Enjoy and be safe. Well, thank you,
so much,
Evelyn. Cheers. We'll drink.
Oop, up, don't drop it just yet.
Uh-oh.
We got Donna. Donna, that's number 5 here.
1999 super chat. Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it.
Love. Cheers.
Taking little sips. I'm pacing myself.
Oh, I'm working it. I'm
pacing myself.
I got it.
Thank you so much, Donna.
It's okay, Dave. You were saying
about I mean, so we raised everything by 2 inches. We put really beefy tires on. We do have, it's an all-wheel drive chassis, Ford Transit chassis, so it handles great. And it's only 23 feet long, so it's a pretty small vehicle when it comes to an RV camper van. And so for us, we can get into places a lot of larger vehicles can't, and plus we can head up and get on snowy roads. We're still, of course, very careful driving around in the snow, but we love that stuff. We love kind of heading out, kind of doing some kind of crazy snowy adventures, but also in the, that's why, like you say, it's desert snow. It's like winter and summer, right? So whether it's in the desert doing some fun stuff or in the winter. But we love it. I mean, this has been, certainly, if you've followed our videos, we've had some issues. Not everything's worked. It's a first-year model. But all in all, we still love our camper van. And Tanya's done an amazing job inside. I mean, inside and outside, but you'll see tonight really inside as Tanya walks you through as well, and just how it's funny when we see some of the earlier videos, we kind of look and say, oh, it wasn't even, you hadn't really fixed it up yet. And now when we look, it just looks so cozy compared to kind of what we had initially.
Absolutely. All right, take a break from that because I don't want to miss anyone. Like
absolutely. Yeah, jump on.
Really quick, Dave, I'm going to point this out. We got Tanya Dundai. Just dropped a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Tanya. Says, how'd y'all come up with your channel name? I really like your adventures. Cheers.
Well, thank you. So that's a great question. So it's actually an extension of our original channel, which is Turn It Up World. Originally, that channel was started because we're doing world traveling, and the pandemic, like many of us, put a halt to travels. Period. We were just kind of getting started, and so it made it a little nerve-wracking for us to have to figure out what to do, since this quickly became, initially for me, it was my full-time job. I kind of put a halt to the business that I had up in the Boston area and really structured and did this. So Let's Turn It Up World basically is just an extension of that. So it's still about our adventures, but it's more about now we're truly trying to find the coolest hidden gems. It's always an adventure with us, and just really bring you into our experiences. Desert Snow is our home on wheels, and so he's a part of the story, and will always be a part of the story, or at least, hopefully, he doesn't have to go in the shop at all. But that's how that goes. RV Live. So next one says James Bellotti. James Bellotti just dropped a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, James. Cheers. Let's have a sip for that. And Stephen Boyer dropped a $2 super chat. Love the fox with the thumbs up. Thank you so much for that. Cheers.
Steven.
All right. Oh, here we go. One more. And KTS Slot Lover.
Good to see you here, girl. Thank you so much. Just showing some love.
Hey, thank
And
you,
just dropped
KT.
a $5. Thank you, KT.
Thanks, KT.
Good to see you. Thank you.
And if you guys don't mind, can you all just right now for the next 5 seconds, just blow up the chat with the heart emojis for everybody joining tonight, and for our mod squad. We're gonna start adding more moderators to this as we go on. There's a lot of new faces, so we need to get to know you first. And the main way to do that is we kind of see you in our comments, just being proactive and part of the community with us. And then you'll all of a sudden see a wrench. That's how we pick them. We just go with the flow. We go with what's flowing from here, and we can kind of tell. So
Right, no, it's true. And I see people saying, hey, Tanya, do some amazing cooking. You cook some of the best dishes. Are we cooking? Yes, Deborah says. And yeah, Tanya does cook, is incredibly creative, does amazing cooking at the campgrounds. And we're going to show more of that in videos.
Yes.
We've kind of heard you. And so you'll see more of Tanya cooking some really cool dishes. I mean, even coming Tuesday, stay tuned for our Tuesday video.
Oh,
There's like, it's an awesome, we're super excited about this video coming up. It's just full of an incredible adventure, but also an incredible segment with Tanya cooking. So
yeah.
don't miss Tuesday.
Yeah,
It's
no,
gonna
I
be
know.
great.
some of you may already know what I made because you're part of our Patreon community,
Right.
which is that behind the scenes access community. So don't give it away in here right now.
Give it away now.
Give it away now. Give it away now. Yes, I see all the hearts coming through. So yes, it was a lot of fun.
I will be sharing the recipes. Some of you guys really asked me in that last video to share the recipe and the marinade I put with those lamb chops, which are done. That was so good.
It was a great Valentine's Day, like just yumminess. And I know my babe loves lamb, so I wanted to kind of make it extra special. So
I see someone just joined who we need to do a little cooking collab with, I think.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
We got old school soul food
old
in the house.
Hey, old school soul food, you
guys.
Incredible.
Cook. Like the cook. I mean, he goes to the shows. He's always putting on different recipes. I'm definitely ready to try some of those pork chops he makes. I mean, he's got some good pork chops.
I think we got to kidnap him to a campsite.
Come on, you.
We're gonna fire up the grill.
Fire up the grill, get you kind of throwing some of that spice down.
Let's throw down on it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be so much fun.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Oh my God, that'd be so much fun. Let me just roll back and say some folks in here that I haven't really responded to. These eyes here. Okay. I see lots of cheers. Saturdays are always good for us. Suzanne says here in our RV, we full time with our 2 cats too. Awesome. Suzanne, what's your cats' names? Ours are Brady and Bailey.
And for those of you that are new here, just joining for the first time, we're Tanya and Dave. And this is our life. Welcome from Let's Turn It Up World. We share our adventures. Also just bring you into certain tips, things that we've learned being in our RV. Over the last year, we've traveled to 30 states. And we learned a lot within that time frame. And we figured now things are always changing. You know, as 2023 is really kind of a new wave. You know, we were all trapped for quite some time and things have changed dramatically. And especially in the RV community, things have really sort of changed in the sense that harder to find spots, rules have changed, you know. All things, all different things. So we try to show the positive vibes there. We try to give you a little bit realistic aspect of it, but always an adventure with us. So welcome.
And we have some amazing adventures planned coming up, so stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of new states and new hidden gems across the country to check out this year. So we're very excited about it.
Yes. Thank you so much. Vera says this video looks so good. 4K.
Oh.
Close enough.
And maybe if you hit the 4K in your television, it might be 4K.
Right.
Hope it's not truly 4K because I don't got any makeup on today, girls.
Exactly. Makeup! Where's the makeup crew? Come on in and powder us up.
Come on. Use makeup.
Makeup, where's makeup?
Makeup.
Where's makeup?
Come on.
Come on, where are they?
Powder.
There's only 2 kitties back there.
Powder fresh.
There's only 2 kitties. There's no one back there.
Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Dennis Rates.
Says hello from Minnesota. Love your videos, especially your
the bed test.
Oh, that's on Turn It Up World. Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, that's.
I think our first van tour that we did in here, it was on Turn Up World, but we did a bed test. Do you remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Going
that
way
was probably
back.
the most difficult bed
That
test.
was a tough. We were like laughing so
tight.
hard. We were
Oh my
laughing
God.
so hard.
I just don't want to bruise myself.
That was
or
tough.
Bang my head or something on the.
That was a tricky one.
That was tricky.
That was tricky.
But it was fun.
It was fun.
Donna says, I'm so glad I found you too. Thanks, Donna.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So Suzanne's cats are named Xena and Isaac.
Wow.
Hi, Xena. Hi, Isaac. We'll have to show you Brady and Bailey when we get ready for the tour. Or Dave, do you want to talk a little bit more about
our systems? Maybe that's a good topic about the systems, because
Sure.
people have always been curious about the systems in our RV. It really is there really isn't a classification for this RV, only because it's a really new concept here. But there is the B vans, and then there's the C's, and this is kind of the B plus. So maybe Dave, you can kind of elaborate on some of the systems.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we have a number of kind of redundant systems too. We have quite a bit of lithium batteries in here. We have 2 Lithionics batteries, 320 amps each, total of 640 amps, about 8,000 watt hours, which is quite a bit of battery power. But in addition to that, we also have a generator underneath as well, which is super quiet, which helps us, if anything goes wrong with the batteries or something, we can always charge up with the generator. And because we do so much hot weather camping as well as cold weather, in the summer we use a generator quite a bit. And then of course in the winter months we may not use it quite as much, because what happens is the AC really drains, right, the batteries, and that's when we need to actually recharge with the generator. We also have about 455 watts of solar panels up on the roof to help out as well. I guess that's about it as I think about kind of our power consumption. We do have a second alternator in the Transit, which helps actually recharge the batteries when we're driving or idling. So it's funny, we initially had a Sprinter on order before Winnebago announced the Echo, and we canceled that when they announced it because it had so many things we were looking for in terms of kind of getting off-grid, the 4-season capabilities. Now the Sprinter we had on order was going to be a 4-wheel drive, but this is all-wheel drive, which is totally fine, and we love the EcoBoost engine that the Transit has as well.
Yes. Really quick, so we have Erica. Says, I've been to Loving Virginia Monument. Have you ever been to Loving Virginia Monument? I would love to see you there. You are my favorite YouTube channel. Well, thank you, Erica. We have not been there yet, but thank you very much. Taylor says, Rhode Island here. Let's do some clam cakes and chowder.
Oh my God.
If you find your way to Rhode Island, dinner is on
awesome.
me. That sounds awesome. I love clam cakes and chowder. Oof, gosh dang.
Yeah, well, we have, we're from the Boston area, so that sounds very good.
Yes. Oh, we have For the Joy of Vegas.
Hey,
Just dropped a $20 super chat. Says, we'll be in Las Vegas in 15 days for a week. Cheers to that.
Cheers. All right.
Thank you for that $20 super chat.
Vegas.
In Vegas. Pauline says, do you watch other band people like Nomadic Introvert? She's fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Actually, we joined her live not that long ago. She also knows who we are. She was, I think, the first the video she watched was when I was up in the snow alone, which was quite an experience. But yes, she's fantastic. Tell her, give me a buzz. We should do like a
right.
We can leave Zay with the cats, and her and I can do a powwow somewhere. I'm just kind of, hey, just saying, little collabo. That'd be fun.
So we have a question from from Kellyanne. What are some of your favorite things that you have for your rig?
What are you looking at that?
Oh, a question.
Oh.
Some favorite things you have for your rig?
Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah. I'm going to get to that in the tour. So stay tuned. That's a great question. Exactly. And that'll be answered in the tour when I start kind of start doing the tour in here. The video got a bit blurry. Maybe it's trouble focusing. Oh, okay. It looks pretty clear here. I'm looking at it
from
a different angle. Apologies for that.
Sorry about that, Andrea.
And I just want to let you guys know this. I have an idea. If you, I just dropped a link to our newsletter. If you want to sign up to our newsletter, it's free. We do a once-a-week newsletter. We kind of share updates where we are, new video releases, discounts on merchandise, tips, things like that as well. But it's also, I'm thinking it could be fun to even, if you guys have a recipe you like to see me cook,
right?
That would be great for grilling and outdoors. Some of your favorites. maybe throw it in there. You can respond back to the newsletter, and we will get that. And if we incorporate that into one of our videos, maybe we'll shout you out saying, hey, this recipe came from so-and-so. So that'd be fun.
Right, absolutely.
Joyce is very clear. Awesome. Thank you. And clear here too. All right. So who said it was not clear for them? You might want to hit refresh.
Yeah.
Or take that hanger and put it out the window. You know how it is, the antenna. That's what I do.
Gina says, I have an amazing chicken taco recipe.
Ooh.
Send it our way. That sounds pretty good. We're hungry.
Sign up to that newsletter.
Yeah.
And then once we send out the newsletter, you can respond back to your newsletter with your recipe. That'd be dynamite. And if we definitely
if I make that recipe, we'll definitely give you a shout out for sure. Thank you so much for that.
Just stumble on your channel and love the camper vibes. Thank you, Seashells.
Thank you so much.
Prosperity. Appreciate that. Oh, I love this. So we got a good amount of folks joining us here.
Yeah.
You guys want to see the tour?
Do a little Tory poo.
That'd be fun.
Right? The Tour Nation.
Tour Nation. Take a little time to tour.
Tour Nation. Yeah, well, you're already looking at the living room space, as you can see here.
Exactly. This is our
This is the
dinette area.
The dinette.
But they don't see the litter.
This is the movie. For a reason.
For a reason, yeah. It's a tiny little home here. This is our tiny home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll kind of show the folks. That'll be great.
That'd be
People like
fun.
tour. Can
Oh,
we get
West
some
Palm
tour?
Beach is sunny.
Let's get some tours in the room. Oh, hey.
Yes. Hey, Rosemary. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat special. Rosemary is a part of our Patreon family. A big part of our Patreon family, and we really do appreciate that.
Always love seeing you, Rosemary, showing up in the comments. Definitely puts a smile on my face. So thank you for always showing up and being there. We appreciate that.
Right. And thank you to all our patrons as well.
Yes.
We're really growing Patreon community. Appreciate all the support. So thank you.
Absolutely. If you're curious to learn more about our private community over there, where we do share like
Behind the scenes, actually, we just dropped a video, sort of like a daily vlogish style. So really zero editing, just kind of throwing it in the mix, and what you see is what you get, sort of vibe. You can definitely check that out there over there. But I'll just put a link here so that you guys have it. I have to do the whole thing, or can I just do it like this? Let's see. Boom. Can I do it there? Yes.
Be like, tour.
You got it. You got it. Coming up.
It's coming up. Hang in there, guys. Get the tour coming.
You got it. Good idea. So I'm going to put this here.
Wow. So Cherry says we have a bus that we're converting. That'd be a lot of fun. A little bus life coming up.
So schooly.
Right, a little schooly. We stayed in the schooly one night.
A tiny.
And it was tiny in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And that's,
what about it?
We like our cozy home right now. But it wasn't really roadworthy, put it that way. This particular one.
It was not.
Do you like living in an RV?
I don't think I did.
Right? We actually really enjoy it. We love it. We love the community. Love exploring just all the amazing places across the country, meeting great people. It's been a great experience for us. We've been full-time now for about a year, and we're really glad we went for it and did it. So it certainly has its challenges. We're in a tiny space, and so you kind of bump into each other, and it's hard to keep everything tidy all the time. The kiddies are in here, but overall, we would not change anything about it. We've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and thank you, Rosemary, for another $1.99 super chat. Says you guys are awesome. Thank you. All right. Good night, Pauline. So if you hang out a little bit more, we're about to go and show you a little room tour. Little RV tour.
So how many states have we been to, babe?
Well, we mentioned a little earlier, so we've traveled to in the RV over the last year, 30 states.
Right.
So we were in 30 states.
A lot of cool adventures throughout those. Actually, if you go back earlier in our series as well, you'll see some of those earlier adventures that we've done. A lot of fun.
Yes.
A lot of fun. So it was definitely a great adventure. We're so fortunate that our kiddies love to travel, and they travel well.
They travel so well.
They're the greatest in the world. So we're very fortunate, and it's always a lot of is that me?
Okay, that was me. Always a lot of fun. Hey, Kat, what's up? Hi, Tanya and Dave. That is awesome. You guys going out of the country?
We're thinking about it. We're thinking of. I mean, I think the first stop might be for us Canada.
Yeah, we're definitely hitting Canada.
And he's the planner.
You know, Canada is definitely happening this year. So this summer, we're definitely going to be up in Canada as well. So we have a lot of awesome stuff planned. Would love to do some other areas. I'd love to get over to Europe at some point. Potentially down in Mexico as well. But we'll see. Right now, we're really focused on the U.S. and Canada, right? And so definitely stay tuned for some great Canada RVing this summer.
Yeah. Oh, and thank you, Robin, for subscribing. Appreciate that. We are working on our 50,000
subscriber goal, you guys. So hey, if you have not hit the subscribe button and you enjoy our content and enjoy hanging out with us, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go one step further. Hit the notification bell. Make sure it's highlighted to all so you get notified every time we go live or post a video. And I want to mention to our Patreon community that is here tonight, we are going to be starting our trivia coming up soon. We used to do trivia all the time during the pandemic, but now we're doing it for Patreon and members. So we're going to be having that. We're going to be doing it for prizes. So I'm already looking for another winner's wheel. You guys know what that might be. And so if you're part of our Patreon community, if you're here tonight, I just wanted to mention that before I went ahead and wrote it over there in terms of when that's going to be. It's going to be on a Wednesday. It might be this Wednesday, coming Wednesday, or next Wednesday. Most likely will be this Wednesday. It depends on the order if I get the winner's wheel here on time. So
stay tuned for that. Trivia night's back, baby.
Trivia night's coming back.
And that'll be once a month. Once a month.
So we have B Disney asks, are you interested in traveling to Disneyland or Disney World?
Heck yeah!
Yeah, exactly.
We can't wait. We really wanted to get out to the Wilderness Lodge,
which happened to be just extremely booked up. We
had
a lot going on here.
We actually had a reservation in Fort Wilderness at Disney World in January. We were gonna go there after the Tampa show, but we had so much going on out here. We just had to cancel it, like Tanya said.
Yeah, and we're in a upcoming show. It's called RV Unplugged. For those that don't know that, it's almost like a competition show where you would say Amazing Race meets Survivor in the RV community, and it was a lot of fun. So we actually were out there filming that for a couple weeks out in Texas. So that also pushed us back a little bit in terms of we have 2 channels, so we have to try and keep up with a lot of stuff, and so it's a lot.
Right, we're down in like Tyler, Texas.
That's
so right.
Lots of stuff going on. And Jenny says, I just subscribed. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing.
Brittany's like, games? Yeah.
I just signed up for the newsletter last week.
Thanks, Marianne. Appreciate that.
I have a question. Do you have an email I can send things to you?
If you sign up to our newsletter, it'll be right in there. Yes, for sure.
Sign up to our newsletter, turnitworld.com/newsletter. I'm going to be dropping a new newsletter tomorrow, so you can respond back to that, and it'll give you like our contact information in that newsletter.
For sure.
So I see some questions about, we have someone who's kind of thinking about a Travado. Says, why did you guys go a little bit bigger than a Travado? And we can kind of certainly talk, maybe during the tour, talk about that. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so everybody's been asking for the tour.
So without further ado, I'm gonna roll on and give you the tour. So Dave, you're gonna have to be
I'm the camera boy.
You be the camera boy.
I'm the camera boy.
Hold on to this.
Camera boy.
All right, camera boy.
Okay, here we go. Well, I gotta unplug this.
All right, so
hold on a sec. I'm gonna try to get a little camera work here.
All right, so give me one sec. Welcome everybody. Hi, long time no see. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my crib.
Tanya's crib.
MTV Cribs, y'all. MTV Cribs. All right, so this here is sort of. So I like to, obviously, I like to cook. So this is a small space, small. So I have to kind of adjust and kind of make things according to how I'd like to live in here. I like to cook in here, if I need to. I prefer cooking outside, which I do 95% of the time. The only time I'll cook inside is if it's too rainy, or it's too windy, or it's just too snowy or way too cold. So I can't get out there and cook unless I'm doing it more on a Dutch oven style. So, but I can get to more of that later on. But this is kind of my kitchen. Boom. Oh, thank you. Lanice W said just subscribe to your channel.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. So this is my kitchen, you guys. So it's a small kitchen. I'm going to show you a couple of benefits to my kitchen. I love like little things like this. I have my magnet to hold up my knives. I got a couple of really cool Blackstone knives here, which I try to keep sharp. Great for, you know, slicing up my different things. This is, I don't know, it's extremely cheap, but it has everything I need in it. And it comes down when we're kind of, you know, docked at a spot, and it goes back into its own little cubby hole here, which this actually holds my coffee pot in here as well. So it's my coffee pot storage that usually goes in there as well. So great storage space. I do love the fact that it has a microwave right here. And I will say though, this RV in particular, you probably should be a little bit tall, or at least have a good step ladder, because that being said, it's pretty deep. This is the microwave here.
And it's a little microwave.
It's a little microwave, great for heating up soups, things like that, popcorn.
Yeah, not convection.
Not convection.
Just a simple microwave.
And can you guys hear me loud and clear? Just want to make sure, because I want to make sure sometimes it's not like the microphone will reverse.
Yeah, can you hear Tanya, guys? Let us know.
Let me see.
Oh, we're good. Not convection. No, it's good.
Perfect. All right. So, this is a 2-burner.
I gotta say this. Old school's like, I could be very creative in that kitchen.
Right. Well, that's what I'm about to get to. So
that's what I'm about to get to. So, this is a 2-burner Suburban propane, which is great, but we don't use this. So, close it up. I try to avoid using that just because we like to boondock a lot. And so, when we boondock, I try to preserve the propane. And it's easier to use an induction because we have a generator. The solar charges things. So I pop on the inverter, and in particular, especially if we're at a campground, I really never try to use the propane because we're plugged up to shore power. It allows me to just get a single burner, which we have, a portable single burner induction cooktop that I would place right here and do my inside cooking. And so one of the keys for me is having that space. It's not much space. Like once that's up here, there, you see there's not much space.
Right,
so
right there,
it comes with, you know, this, which they kind of call it their version of a cutting board, but it's also one that fits here in the sink. But I don't really use it as a cutting board. I actually have my own really nice wood cutting board. But to get that counter space that I need, I use my lagoon table right here.
Kind of extends the.
So this lagoon table here, which is kind of Dave's like sort of office space,
right
which
there.
Goes right to the front. Both captain's chairs, by the way, they turn around, so it allows much more room. You could have 4 people sitting up in here comfortably. But this lagoon table actually raises, and generally what I'll do with the lagoon table is I'll have it raised to the extension of this countertop here. So now I have all of this space. So prepping my veggies, prepping things I need over here, cooking over here, my sink, things of that nature, which really does come in handy. And I really do enjoy it. I'm hoping I'm not missing any super chats. All right, good. I don't see any there. So Dave, oh wait, no, that's Rosemary. Got you. Okay. Awesome. They can see us. They can hear us. What's up, Gene? Thank you. Okay. Jasic DL says, sorry, but what is boondocking? Okay, boondocking is basically when you're dry camping, they call it. Means you're out there camping without any plugs. You're relying on the systems of your RV.
Right, power from your RV.
Your power from your RV. So you're basically relying on the systems from your RV to power everything.
Right, you have no water. You're not plugged up to water, not plugged up to power.
Right, so you have water in your rig. You're not plugged into water.
Exactly.
But you're surviving off of the amenities that you started off with. Your water, your propane, things of that nature. So it's survival on your own. And why we enjoy that is because, for one, it allows us to, you know, when you just want to get away and enjoy the aspects of nature, or you want to just be disconnected from the hustle and bustle and you want to be out there just on your own, that's what boondocking really allows you. That's that term, dry camping, boondocking. So sorry about that for those that aren't familiar with it, but yes. But that's my kitchen area, as you can see.
Oh wow, so Gina says I emailed you that chicken taco marinade recipe.
Hey, thank you.
We gotta try that one. Thank you,
very
Gina.
much. Thanks, Gina.
So this is pretty neat here. So this is a little space. So the sink, as you can see, sits in, so it's hard to get a drawer. Yeah. So what they've done was just made it a small little drawer here. But we had some friends at one of the shows that actually does 3D printing. And so what you just saw, he made these shelves for himself. And then they reconfigured their kitchen because they have an Echo as well. And it allowed me to, and it gave me these shelves so I can kind of pull them out.
I love those.
I love those. So it just basically allows more storage, because when you're living in a small space, storage is everything. Organization is everything, and that's kind of what we kind of live by now.
Well, thank you, Panther Gal, for that $5 super chat.
Oh, that'll
really
take my wine. That. I'll do that, Dave. You're driving. Oh, is that me?
That's for you.
Okay. You're not really driving, but hey.
It says,
cheers.
Says enjoy, y'all. Thank you so much, Panther Gal. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Panther Gal.
Beautiful decor and setup, Jean says. So thank you. So I am going to turn you to one of the coolest things about my kitchen area here. Well, all of it. But one of the things I really enjoy too is Dave, smart move by Dave. We used to carry tons of like bottled water.
Right, all these plastic bottles.
All these plastic bottles. And what we did to remove that is we basically have 8 water bottles that we keep full up at all time using our Berkey system. Now, if you're not familiar with a Berkey system, for those that aren't familiar, it's basically a water purification system. So when we're filling up our RV with water, it's going through a filter. So Dave fills up the RV, which is a 50, and he'll get into more of that, but it's a 50-gallon freshwater tank, which is a lot of water, you know. So he will filter that into the RV, and then the RV to the sink, we have a filtration system underneath this sink as well. So that comes out of here. And then what we do is we take that filtered water and we put it into the Berkey, which is a double block black charcoal filtration slow drip system. So that it gives us 1.5 gallons right there. So we'll basically, I hope you guys like my Sasquatch pants.
Sasquatch, gotta see it.
Sasquatch.
Okay, these
Courtesy of Iowa 80.
Truck stop.
Thank you, Iowa 80.
My comfy Sasquatch pants. My comfy Sasquatch pants.
Nice, there we go. We get some thumbs up for Tanya on that right there. Sasquatch dance. Sasquatch dance.
So Linda says, we just got a Berkey, and capital LOVEIT. Love it.
We love the Berkey.
We do.
We
do.
That was one of our best purchases for this van.
It really was. So moving right along,
you might notice some of these screens that we'll have throughout, for those that aren't familiar. These are a blessing in disguise. Most RVs, if you're not familiar with RVs, let me tell you, most manufacturers are the same. It's designs for many RVs have the same features, whether it's the screens. Underneath this screen here, this is a custom screen that we had made. A gentleman makes these called cat screens, and they're of a material that the cat's claws cannot scratch. So when you're in and you're camping or you're boondocking, places like that, these here are very sensitive. They do a wonderful job at blocking out the heat and the light, but a cat's claws will shred that. And if you're in places where you're like Yellowstone, like we've been, or
then our kitties have their claws, so
they do, or places like Yellowstone where they've been, or Montana, or really buggy areas, they get in sometimes, and the cats like to play with them. So God forbid you don't have a cat screen, that would be shaved, clearly shaved.
What's up, people? Hey.
My mic's like Bigfoot. I get all the thumbs up for
Bigfoot,
Thank you.
Yes.
So the cat screens are great, and what we did was Dave found a company. It's based out of the UK.
Yeah, the UK, a small company, right? And they kind of like a mom and pop company. They make these screens for you. They'll send them over to you, and it's been well worth it for us.
Absolutely. And if you turn right, I'm gonna have another sip of that.
Yeah.
So. So this is sort of my kitchen area. I like this window. It's sort of this, wherever we are, it's a beautiful sort of, I call it my bay window. It's not really a bay window, but for an RV it is for me. But it has great views to outside.
Yeah.
And that's one of the beautiful things about this particular rig are the big windows.
We have great windows.
Lots of light. They're double pane. They're very special.
They're very insulated. Very insulated windows.
And that's the purpose of this RV. So the purpose of this RV is to be able to go boondocking, off-grid, dry camping, like a Class B van could, but having a little bit more height. You know, I'm 5'8.5", 5'9". Dave is like 6'2", so you need that height space.
Yeah,
and
it's actually 6'8" in here.
it's tall.
Yeah,
here, let me show you. Like, look at this. Like 6'8".
And I'm like at least 6'2".
Look at that.
Right, and so right there's plenty, and that's actually one of the reasons why we went for the Winnebago Echo too, because we had the Sprinter on order, which was about 6'3" inside. I would scrape everything, like the AC, I'd like hit. Bathroom was really short. Like the bathroom space too is really tall.
Oh gosh,
and you'll see that in a bit. So the height here for us, it really, even though it's a small space in here, that height helps a lot.
Yeah, Taylor asked a question. Do you guys ever
Get tired of driving? No.
Oh God, I love driving.
No.
Yeah, I love driving.
And
even in the wind. The white knuckles.
I'll tell you, one of the good things though is for us that those driving days are work days. So while Dave is driving, it's a 5-hour drive. I can get some editing done, and get some work done, and that just allows us to do that. So you don't miss the opportunities of enjoying the spaces you're at because the work is done from the 5-hour drive.
And I kind of like driving. I'm kind of nutty. Oh, nutty.
He's good at that. Hey, Carrie Ann King says hi. New subscriber here.
No, Thank you,
Carrie Ann.
Thank you, Carrie Ann.
Thank you so much for subscribing. Yes, we're working on our 50,000 subscriber goal. We're getting there quickly, and we appreciate that. So thank you. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so you don't miss a beat for some of the best content out there. And
yes,
thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
All right, so
let me just before we move on. Do you ever get tired of it? Yes. Your home is very nice. Thank you, Zero. Appreciate that. Must be talking about a good idea with the Berkey. Thank you, Ace and Nicole.
I am new, so traveling all over. How do you keep up with mail, taxes? Do you maintain a house as well? I love your camper. You're also cool sharing. Yes, we have a home. We do still have our main house, which is just outside of the Boston area. We haven't been there in a very long time, probably a year.
Yeah, we've spent like 3 weeks there, probably in the last year and a half. It's like a little crazy.
Yeah, we have a friend of ours, a really good friend that's basically there every other day. So we're blessed to have that. Yeah, we're just really happy to kind of share this. So thank you. My Bigfoot pants, thank you very much. Love my Bigfoot pants. Okay, thank you, friend. All the new subscribers, thank you. Oh my God, watch you guys. New sub, Tammy Troutman. Thank you, Tammy. Welcome. Welcome to the fam. Appreciate that. Sheesh, are you guys married? Ha, yes.
We're very married.
Hello. Bingo. Love y'all. Watching from Florida. Hey, thank you very much, Barbara. Watching from Florida. Saying hello from Bridgeton, New Jersey. Jackie in the house. Thank you. And Karen says, hello. New sub.
Hello.
From Flint, Michigan. Enjoying the live. And we just got a $5 super chat with a cute Nintendo Switch controller.
There we go.
Saying, yay.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for that.
Are we retired? No, this is our business. We work very hard at this.
We work really hard. You know, people think it's easy. It is not. We have to constantly create. We have to constantly be on our A game, booking, planning, because it's a full-time job. We love it to death.
We love it. We love bringing we love bringing all this, adventures and information about full-time RV living. Yeah. It's a lot of work, and we're really trying to build this up as a sustainable business.
And that's another video. This is not the tour, baby. Come on.
Keep it going. Come on. What you doing?
What you talking? All right. I wanted to share this because I'm excited. All right. So this next piece here I love is because it even has a pantry.
Right here, you guys.
Pantry. Here we go. I'll show it to you.
It's my spices and everything nice is.
Just get a little bit of my pantry.
Yeah.
But I got my pantry right here, which is really, really a nice feature for me. To be able to have all my spices and things in there and easy access to get to them. We love it. Absolutely love it. And
know what I love about it?
What do you love?
Because it stops halfway up and the Berkey fits perfectly right on top.
It's funny. If we did not have this Berkey, I was actually thinking of putting like some sort of like lamp or some kind of like cool thing here. But this is an absolute perfect fit. Dave's right. And it really, I can not... We're not sponsored by them in any way, but I can highly recommend. We do love the Berkey, and having it makes life so much easier. Basically having to carry water alone on all your trips. This just changes the game.
And we had a question, how does it not fall? Well, we actually have it attached with some little kind of attachment that's kind of wrap around it. Very simple. We just got these online, very simple.
They're support straps. Yeah, Dave has them really sort of wrapped around the head of the seat there, and it stays perfectly in place, and it works we've been down some
Yeah,
really bumpy roads, you guys.
Yeah, the top jiggles a bit. That's about it.
Jiggle, a little jiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I like you when you cling, cling, a rang, dang. I'll tell you, wiggle, wiggle.
Get this little. Sometimes.
Yes.
When you're driving down big bumpy roads.
Hey, Beverly, that is a family. Some things we just don't talk about on this channel, but yay. But that's it. Okay. Moving on. So we have here, which is lovely.
Oh, here we go. See if I can get a little shot.
Little shot of the kitchen area.
Little shot of our fridge and freezer combo.
Yes.
It's actually a very good size.
Yes, very nice size, and
It's a freezer. So it's got the refrigerator and freezer combo. Boom.
What's interesting, that this is where I think being tall helps, right?
Yeah.
With a freezer.
For sure.
you see,
Being tall really.
Right, the way it opens up down like that.
Yeah, you got to be tall to have a foot. I mean, that's definite, because sometimes even me, when I'm getting into the back of that, I have to stand up on my tippy toes and kind of reach back there. So it kind of has, yeah, you got to be a little bit tall to fill that feature out for sure.
So Carol asked the size burger. I think it's a 1.5 gallon.
1.5 gallon.
So it's a small one, 1.5 gallon.
Right.
Yeah.
If you have a bigger rig and you can have the space for a bigger one, go for the bigger one. It's just less amount of time you have to fill them up.
Yeah, we fill it up every morning. I'm up there kind of filling it up. We go through quite a bit of water.
Yeah.
Which is good because we want to kind of go through our fresh water tank, keep it moving, keep it flowing. And so it works out really well for us.
That's really, really important. That's really important. So great question. Do you find that you are limited in the variety of food you get to cook?
No, I wouldn't say limited in that. I would say limited space. You know, we're Costco members, and sometimes it's really nice if you had a much bigger rig. You can go off longer and do things because you can buy in bulk, where we cannot. We can pick and choose things we get from Costco, but we can't really buy those bulky items because space really is limited. And when you're in, you know, a 23-foot long, you only have so much space. So you got to make use of what you have. So we do find ourselves, okay, that's one thing. Fortunately, we have a decent sized refrigerator where we can pack up quite a bit of stuff that can get us, you know, off grid for almost 2.5 weeks if we really wanted to. You know, from canned goods as well. We do keep some canned goods. My mom has been an RVer for a very long time, and the one thing she's always saying is keep peanut butter, keep canned goods, you know, keep your water, because if something should happen that you need to get help, at least you have those essentials to get you through so you can get the help. So we try to keep things we try to pack things smartly. We try to get things that are going to last a while. We'll try to get some canned goods. We'll mix it up between cold cuts, things that can pack comfortably in this refrigerator. We are fortunate that we have an external kitchen as well. So we have a cooler outside that's a refrigerator freezer. It can be a freezer or it can be a refrigerator. Right now we keep it as a refrigerator. We kind of put our additional groceries out there, from juices, milk, things like that, to save space in here. So we do have that option, and that's one of the options we opted for, which is what they call the tailgate package, right, Dave?
Oh, absolutely. It's actually great. We appreciate the larger, just having the extra space for the fridge freezer combo. And it does have also 2 propane grills on it, which we haven't used. We bring the induction cooktop out there and cook out there. But we do appreciate that cooler kind of freezer.
Yes, we are married and together 18 years, y'all.
What's your go-to guilty snack? Ooh, that's a private. What's your guilty snack, babe?
Depends on my mood, y'all. Depends on what movie I'm watching. I don't know. I like a lot. I like my gummy worms. Depends on my mood. I like my chocolate. I love my cakes. Custard cream, coconut cakes.
And I'm all in on the ice cream. I'm like
ice cream. Dave's got his.
Me and my kind of my Hershey's chocolate.
The Hershey's chocolate
with the almonds.
With the almonds, refrigerated M&Ms,
and popcorn. Joy. Oh,
I think popcorn's probably the worst.
Yeah, we
just every time we can't watch a movie without having it. So yeah, there's that.
Have we had a problem with bears?
Knock on wood. Thank God.
Knock on wood. Yeah, no problems.
No problems with bears. All right, so I do have extra storage in here.
One of the things I actually did in my little kitchen area is I got these little 4-stack containers. These 4-stack containers. This is sort of my junk drawer. Got my knives, you know, my safety knives, y'all. my weapons. I have my baby wipes and things in there, and of course the kitchen supplies. So it's sort of our to really allow me to maximize the storage in such a small space. It's kind of where we have the 4 stackables. And if you're curious about anything I show you, things that we use, we do have an Amazon store. if you're curious about checking them out. If you do purchase them, just, transparency, we do get a kickback from Amazon. It doesn't cost you anything, but because you clicked on that, it's an affiliate link. So if you're curious about any of these items here, that we're talking about today, if you go to this in the description box below, you'll see our Amazon store, and has all the things that we use and that we love, including our camera equipment, things like that as well. So that's just FYI if you're curious about any of the products you see here that we're talking about today. All right.
And yes, Mike, you did see some of those little cheddar guys in there.
Oh my God, the goldfish.
Yeah.
Dave chows down on those goldfish.
Yeah, I chow on those things. They aren't good for me.
They're not, but
yeah, I can go through a whole bag just chowing away.
Thank you, Laura Lee. Says congratulations on your life. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, there's something moving in the back.
Yes, we're gonna get back to that in a second. Yeah. It's our wild animals. But all right, so that's pretty much our kitchen space. Another space that we have here is our this is our, the storage of everything, your dishes and everything else. So I have it kind of organized just enough. I have my little bit of my basket of goodies and snacks and breads and wraps. Our glasses, cups. I have my juice mixer, my NutriBullet, our coffee mugs, pots, plates. Some of them here. We have some other ones actually stored outside in the garage space, which is a really nice thing to have.
Really nice.
I put up a little pictures. For me, this is kind of a way to make it feel more homey and comfortable.
Kind of bare
bottoms.
Kind of like for that clothing optional campground we went to.
Bare bottoms are welcome here, but they have to be washed. Okay.
Yeah, keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Keep it
Come
clean.
on, we're a G channel.
We're a G channel. It's a family channel. Okay.
Now, End Time says, can you discuss parking issues like overnight in places like Walmart? We actually have a whole video about camping overnight. We've camped in a lot of different places across the country, and you should check that out. It's like 17 places, kind of better than Walmart, that kind of angle, and you can take a look at that video.
Yeah, what I'm doing right now, just so you're aware of it, you can check out that video. 17 overnighters, way better than Walmart. I just popped the link in that chat for you, so you can copy that and save that for your later viewing pleasure.
Yes.
Which we would highly appreciate.
Thank you very much.
All right. So
while I'm doing this is also great in my kitchen. It's great because it allows me to take my wine bottle. I can just actually lay the glasses right here. It's perfect for refilling. Perfect for that little refill. For you, my darling.
Thank you, baby.
And cheers, everyone. Again, thank you for hanging out with us for a tour night. Cheers. All right.
Do we have a washer dryer? What do you think, babe? Washer dryer?
Maybe the sink at times, depending on how how much clothes are running out. But this is a tiny spot. They do have portable. I actually saw a collapsible washer and dryer that looks no bigger than my collapsible dish dryer. So let me show you. This is one of the things I really love in RV spaces is collapsible products and collapsible products at stores. So this here is like if I'm at a campground and instead of wasting my water inside the tanks as well, I can take these over to the campground. Sometimes they have like a neutral spot, but this is my dish dryer. So I can stick it right in there and I get my dishes in there. They can kind of drip and dry right from there. And then when it's all done, I collapse
Pop it back.
Boom. And pop it right back.
Yeah, those are great. Also the dishes, like you said, the bowls, all that kind of stuff.
I have bowls, I have my strainers, all collapsible, which allows me to store them. Now I did see a collapsible washer, not a dryer. Fortunately, we're in Nevada, so it'll dry in 2 seconds anyway.
Exactly. There's no humidity here.
No humidity here. So I am going to look into that. I can't recommend it only because I haven't used it. So once I actually if I use it and like it, I'll definitely let you guys know
what that's all about.
We do have an air fryer.
We do. That's one thing. We haven't really brought that out that much yet.
Right. It's still stored back there, but that's coming out. That is coming out because I know there's some really good air frying recipes. And it's quick, safe. 1 unit is coming out. Don't worry. All right. So moving right along.
One second, Granny says TIUW has a collapsible washer and dryer. Wow.
Oh, okay. Washer and dryer.
TIUW.
Oh, I have to check that
out.
out. TIUW, you wanna come on, collab, baby. Okay.
There's a heart to the naughty in the RV. Hey, this is a G channel, guys. Come on.
Family channel.
Family channel.
Sorry, don't get into all that. Moving on.
That's a personal question.
Back up. Okay. Back up. So one of the nice things I like too is our max air vent, which you'll see right up there. This is great. So when we are cooking on the inside or we want the air change, especially if you're in areas where if it's super cold, we've mastered a system to kind of really prevent the walls from sweating, which can be a bad thing if you're in areas that are humid. Walls sweating behind those walls, black mold. So what we've done is we have the max vent fan here, and we tend to crack that just ever so slightly.
Right, a little bit, right with the hands, a little bit
on that one, which allows us to allow some airflow that direction. We do have a small fan, which I'll show you in a second, and of course we have a small dehumidifier, which works really well. So we're gonna get into more of that in just a bit when we take you back into the bedroom area from the wild creature you saw walking about. Pay attention closely. It's not wild, it's my all right. Here we go. So
here we go.
This is probably one of the coolest features in this rig here. Is our bathroom. Why the bathroom? Let me show you. Come on.
We're going into the bathroom.
So I make it personal. I got my robes and our towels and our bathing suits, which we can kind of hang right here. But if you kind of just sneak a peek right on in there, this is our bathroom. So you got the basics. This I have here. Sorry for the little toothpaste there. There we go. It's our toothpaste dispenser. So we just pop our toothbrush right up in there. It gets to there. It also, we got these as part of the unit. We can hang our toothbrushes, things like that. It has a medicine cabinet. Maybe I can just take it and show you. I'll show you right there. There we go. So we have like the medicine cabinet, which is great. It's also got a window in here for ventilation, which is wonderful. The toilet seat, I think, could use a little bit of work because one, I am a hippie girl, so I need that space. It turns sideways, but I think Amanda designed this bathroom because the sink is kind of low.
I think you might be right.
So my legs kind of touching my hip, so it's a little tight, but they'll get it right next time. Trust me, they'll get it right next time. But one of the coolest features in this bathroom is you're thinking, well, where's the shower? Like, what do you guys do?
Where is the shower?
Where is the shower?
I don't see any shower.
Where's the shower? What? I mean, you got a shower cap in here.
There's no shower in
Where's
this rig?
the shower?
What kind of rig is this?
Oh my God.
It's outrageous.
No, but it's one of the coolest. It's basically a European design that they incorporated into this Winnebago Echo. The wall, literally, have you noticed the wall pulls all the way over? You ready? It's not done.
It's coming.
Not done. It's all the way. Boom.
They want to show them that?
Full. Dave, get in there. We got to show you the height. The only way to really prove this is the height. You can't see that.
Yeah, here's the height.
So it's a full-on shower.
This is amazing.
I mean, look at Dave's height.
I'm 6'2".
6'2".
And I'm standing straight up, right there.
Full-on shower.
I love the shower head.
And it has
Insta hot water
through the Truma AquaGo system that we have, which really allows us to have.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, close it up.
Close it up here.
Close it up.
Sorry guys, it's been nice, but someone's got to take a shower.
There it is. Oh. Let the shower rain control the same. Oh, he shakes and shakes me now and shakes me now. All right. Oh, wow. Come along with CC Adventures. Just dropped a $9.99 special. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for that. Hold that, Dave. You take that one.
Okay.
We're going to give a toast to CC. Guess we better drink.
Drink
for the super chats. Thank you.
Thanks
wow.
So,
so that super chat probably number, is that 10?
10 sounds good to me.
Thank you very much.
So I'll swap you.
Okay.
We're going to do a little passage through.
Okay.
Have they seen the front yet? Maybe I'll show them. Should we show them the front?
Yeah, okay.
Let's go from this side. That's a good idea.
So while we're on this side, you guys, so we opted for what is called the entertainment package as well, which is just a small TV. Most folks don't, they probably opt to not because they can watch it from their computers or devices. I've always liked having the TV. Dave and I both, we really enjoy having it. So you have these little extra cubbies for storage on both sides. It also has a DVD, like a Blu-ray player, which I still collect some DVDs at times because sometimes if the Wi-Fi is really bad in certain places and others installing sucks, then you have at least something to watch for sure, depending on how remote you travel to. So one of the main things we love it though is because of the JBL soundbar.
Yeah, it's a great soundbar.
And the soundbar attaches to all of our devices. So if we're watching a movie, we want like that surround sound, which we love, then we have that as like an option, which is great. it does have a lot of outlets, plenty of AC outlets, DC outlets, USB ports, which is a really, really handy thing to have. There's some on this side to make it a little bit more homely. I also added like some hooks, so when we're coming in out of the cold, instead of bringing your wet jackets and things out there, you just kind of hang them up right over here.
Maybe talk about our insulated blanket that goes across.
Yes, so if you haven't seen any of our videos, our snow camping videos, definitely check it out and you'll see like how it fully extends. But a lot of RVs, one of the things too is things like this, it's clearly not fully insulated. You need to be able to secure the insulation. If you're in like -8-degree temperatures without burning through your propane like quickly, Winnebago, basically we have what is called a thermal blanket. So the thermal blanket actually is cut to fit exactly the shape of what you see here. So during those cold months, that entire front section is blocked off. So I'm sorry I'm not getting into comments. We can't really see things. I'm trying to like, awesome.
Okay, have your tanks ever frozen? No, they have not frozen. We've been down to -9 degrees Fahrenheit, -23 Celsius, in really cold weather.
And they haven't.
And they haven't.
So that's a blessing, thank God. And you know, we're pretty much the Boy Scout, Girl Scout. You know, that's how we are. We kind of try to monitor our systems as they're dropping. We try to regulate the propane. And one piece of advice I can give to you guys if you're thinking of RVing, buy a small space heater. Just have a space heater on hand.
Backup,
Ours is in the trunk as a backup. God forbid you're out in a place and something goes wrong. You'd much rather have your water pipes burst than you freeze to death. You know, at least those can be replaced. You can't. So having that backup, you know, during the day, we try to not absorb so much propane. We know the sun is shining on the rig, so if temperatures get above that freezing point just enough, we try to regulate between the heat that we're pumping through our heating systems and using our portable heater, which is great, and that works really well. But when we're in super cold temperatures, we don't use it as much because we need those compartments where the heat circulates through. We need the heat to get to those compartments to keep things from freezing, like water tanks freezing. So fortunately, we've never had that. We've been down super cold, so this has proven to be a rig designed for us.
Yes.
Hence, his name is Desert Snow.
We had a question. Where did we get our bare bottoms welcome here? The funny thing is, we actually got it at Samstown. Think about that, of all places, Samstown here in Las Vegas. We were at the KOA, which is actually a really nice campground here in Las Vegas, and they have a little store there with a lot of RV stuff. We found it there.
Yes, absolutely. So one of the bonus too, a lot of RVs, some of the rigs, some of them don't have double captain's chairs that turn around. Some only have the one. It was a great design for the Ford Transit and folks to kind of really make these both captain seats turn around. And it's wonderful because it allows us to both have our spaces. You know, if Dave wants to sit here, a lot of times this is Dave's spot. He'll sit right here, and it's great because he'll have his
slide that table over,
which is universal, and it's cushioned.
It's actually
gets his work done.
It's a great workspace.
It's very comfortable, and then during the day he'll pop down the blinds, allow some of that natural light in here. So it's a great working space. And then this, if we're having dinner, we can both be sitting here at the table as well,
or live streaming,
like we are right now. It's a great place to do that as well. So it allows us additional storage when we need to put things behind the captain seats. We're going to be in a spot for quite some time, but you can kind of see how the functionality. I mean, I'm not even touching either side of the wall, so lots of space. Lots of space. And my Sasquatch.
Sasquatch right there.
Sasquatch pants.
Sasquatch pants.
Sasquatch. Bigfoot.
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 Thank you, Iowa 80.
Iowa
for those
80.
Pants.
So I want to show you guys what's nice about this rig too is they've really made it. One thing I'll tell you I would change, and I've actually had a conversation with Winnebago. I was fortunate enough to be able to sit on a panel with Winnebago to talk about the likes of this or what I would change. And one of the things I told them is this dinette area. For me in particular, if you're going to have a space that you live in all the time, you really want to have a space that you can say, hey, it's comfy, like a couch, like a lounge area. This doesn't really afford you that, so I have to make it feel that way.
Show them maybe the seats. Yeah.
So you just see right here, these are two individual seats. I just kind of put up a throw and some cushion mats that I found online that fit this, and I thought they were cute designs. So love that. But it's basically just 3-point seats. There's seat belts in there for folks. So it reminds me like an airplane seat is what I call it. So if I were them, I would have actually reconfigured this. If you ever are familiar with any of the RVs, I would say look up the Winnebago Era and how their seat system is. I'd almost make it a convertible, which is something we're working on. We decided that we're gonna hold on to Desert Snow for a while. We may make some configurations in here to really fit our needs a little bit better. So little mods, which very well could happen.
Oh, wow. I gotta
Thank you so much to Philip Onay.
Thank you, Philip.
Cheers. Says,
Cheers.
I love your adventure, Dr. Mary and Phil. Thank you both.
So much. Really
Dr. Mary and Phil. Appreciate that. Cheers.
Thank you so much.
It's always an adventure, and it's always a pleasure to have you joining us. So thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that.
Now, should we show them where the litter is for the kitties? We do have 2 kitties.
So we do have 2 kitties, and they have to have their space. We're very good at keeping their box clean. Of course, when they go, like any human that goes woo, right off the back. But we're very quick about keeping the litter box clean. Unfortunately, because of the small space, its kitty box is right.
And there it is.
Right there. Yes, I know.
Under the dinette.
That's just where it is. There's been alterations. We've seen modifications done in these rigs where they put them in the outside compartments. Because we do enjoy being outdoors quite a bit, it didn't make sense for us. And they are happily fine with that. We're fine with it. The mat that you just saw catches all their litter, so that never really makes it to the rugs, which is great. And then that actual pad itself allows us to take that pad up and dumps it right there. So the litter that's on their feet gets caught into those grooves. It stays put until we're ready to move it. Otherwise, I'd be really frustrated if I have to step in litter all day long. Right. But we haven't had an issue with that at all.
It's actually been much better than we initially thought it was going to be.
Oh gosh, yeah.
We were worried about having the litter under the dinette area, but it's actually been a pleasant surprise. You know, we've done a really good job, I think, keeping it clean, emptying it out. But what you've got down there too for the mat does an amazing job.
That does great with
the grooves.
That mat right there does a great job kind of catching any of that litter as the cats come out.
Oh yeah, it keeps it right where it needs to be, which is great. Yeah. I love the fact that it has a couple different options for lighting. This is a little bit more of that mood lighting, which is the track lighting that they have that they place throughout. So it gives you options. It's not like just being
the bright light, the bright light there. That's a bright one. Yeah,
I'm lighting.
Red rum.
Red rum.
Red rum.
Red rum.
And also the dinette table, just so you are aware, is collapsible as well. So it doesn't stay like that. If you want more space, if you're not using it as a dinette table or things of that nature, or using it just for work purposes, it collapses. So giving you more space between that. The big windows as well, which you'll see here. Same thing with the cat screens. I made it a little homey.
Yeah.
So if I do this here, look.
Check it out. See the little lights there. Very nice.
Yeah. Hold on one more.
Oh, okay.
Do we ever get cabin fever?
No, because
fever.
No, you know why? Because you can always go outside. You can always just go right outside. And where we kind of position ourselves, or where we park, we enjoy. Whether we're in a state park, or whether we're in like a beautiful sort of a campground somewhere.
It could be BLM land.
It could be BLM land. It's like you just pop outside and it's like that's your backyard. So I think it overcomes anything of that cabin fever that you may have. Like for instance, if your cabin fever is basically you're in one spot the entire time, this is a home on wheels. So you decide you're gonna get cabin fever, just go to the next spot. You know what I mean? Just move on to the next spot.
Exactly.
So we don't. So it allows us that freedom to be able to go. Yeah, it's your home on wheels. If things happen, you have to think about that as well. And things can happen.
Here's a question for you, babe.
Yeah.
Have you ever just got on each other's last nerve?
Human beings, you guys.
We are human.
We are human. So every relationship will have a little bit here and there, but nothing to the fact that I would say I would change this at all. Right. Would you?
No, we love RV living. We love the size of the camper van too. Yeah. I mean, you do go to places and see these huge Class A's. We get size envy. We get size envy. We're going, oh my God, look at all that space. It's like a house they have there. Right.
But then they get the same thing. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, look at that RV you have. You can go anywhere.
We
that
can go
we
anywhere.
can't go anywhere.
Yeah, we can drive and then say, where do we want to pull it? Just pull in here and sleep for the night.
Yeah.
Can't do that in the big rigs, right?
So it's just everybody
Not as
has
easily.
their
thing. You know what I mean? And I feel like for us, sometimes people are sick of us because we're always this. This is how we are 24/7.
You make me sick.
sick.
Should we reverse?
Yeah.
Do a swap.
Okay.
We're gonna swap.
Here you go. Give that to you, Dave.
Okay, yeah. Here we go. Coming around the mountain
show
when we
you-
come. Yeah. Here we go. Has anything happened that made you hyper alert regarding safety?
When I was alone, I'll tell you, you can actually check out that latest video we just put out. Actually, I'll share a link in here if you guys want. You can check it out before. It was one time I was testing the systems. We're about to go on a really big trip. And Dave had some things to do out in the Vegas area, so I decided to take the RV. And I was going to head to one of my favorite places, which is Valley of Fire. And I left pretty late. And so you'll have to watch. I think I don't want to give away the story. But yes, that kind of tested my mental chi. And literally, I'm not kidding, I slept with a switchblade. I slept next to an axe and a machete with a giant ass thing of bear spray. So, you know, it was probably definitely overkill. But, you know, when you're by yourself, and I ended up going to a spot that was pretty damn sketchy. So I had no choice. It was kind of late at night, and I didn't prepare well. And that was earlier on in the
You want to be able to protect yourself if you need to.
Boy, I was
Officer
able
out
to.
there, so, yeah.
The switchblade was right in my big toe. The other one, no, I'm just kidding. But it just allowed us to have a little bit more. For me, I wasn't aware. It was safe. I spoke to a police officer before I parked there who told me it was fine. But, you know, you never know. You never know. So for me, for my safety, I did that. But yeah, that was the only time. Other than that, we really try to do our diligence to find out where we're parking, what the ratings are for the areas, what the rating is for that campground or that overnight parking spot. So let me do this. Let me give you I'm gonna put a link in here right now.
That's right, Baby Yoda's chilling in the back.
Yeah, two Baby Yodas. My two Baby Yodas.
There's Yoda. Right, you got two back there. Check
So
it
I
out.
put a link right there, you guys. You can check that out in a little bit. So I showed you the bathroom. Let's make our way back. I find little pieces that I would like to add to really kind of create that home vibe as well, which I love, to kind of make it just a little bit more homey. Stay tuned. I'm working on something
It's gonna be awesome.
very cool in here. A little sort of small renovation, but very, how do you say? Dave and I are huge Star Wars fans. So stay tuned.
Maybe Mandalorian.
True that. All right, so come on back.
How about that new season? New season.
New season.
So come on back. Have a seat here.
Yeah.
Welcome to our bedroom area. This is our piece de resistance. Yes, it's a twin, two twin beds, but we don't sleep as twins. We put it as one big piece because our cats sleep with us, which you'll meet in just a second. So what's really nice about these beds here is there's plenty of storage underneath. So we have storage here.
Yeah.
We have storage here. And what I've done within the storage, and I'll show you this side in particular, what I've done here is just allowed, there's two little drawer spaces right there.
Yeah, down
that
there.
I kind of add as drawers. I've seen folks make custom ones, which we'll probably do at some point. But those are our drawers, which I will then kind of store my spring clothes. You know, right now it's kind of cold, so I don't have to store those. And we really kind of make this feel, we try to maximize, again, the space in terms of what we have. These beds both lift up.
Yeah.
So it allows even more storage as well. Super comfy foam style mattresses, which are just huge. And
Yeah, they're
of
actually
course-
very comfortable.
Yeah.
We've been very pleased with how comfortable they are.
Yeah, and then of course.
It also, of course, gives you access to the pipes and stuff behind if you need to get to them for any
Exactly,
reason.
and that's probably the main reason for it, is to be able to have access to those, the plumbing, the pipes,
Right.
things of that nature as well. We have both overhead storage here as well. I'll do my side.
Side by side. Look how neat that is.
Two storage containers.
Very neat.
I tend to do the military roll on my clothing because it allows me to store more. In that little container right there, I have 12 to 13 shirts, and they're all rolled up nice and tight. Found this on Amazon, which is great. This is just our little storage container bin. We do tend to keep at times when we're not in here. We have, and when we're in here, these are temperature sticks. So the temperature sticks will stay put monitoring the temperature back here. We have one up front as well with our systems.
That's actually what we do. We put that one actually outside when we were up camping in that freezing cold weather to measure the temperature, which is why we knew it got down to -9, -23 degrees Celsius, right?
Exactly. So, I love the lighting that we have here. So if you push it once, it kind of gives you a little bit more ambiance reading type lighting as well. If you hold it,
switches up.
it switches up.
We use those a lot.
We use these quite a bit as well. So if I'm turning off those guys right there, this kind of gives you a sense so we don't have this bright light in the bedroom area. I also have track lighting, so when I put these on,
maybe show them that.
Yeah, when I put these on here, I do have my
That's why to dance.
Oh, there it is.
Sorry, guys.
And of course, it has a nice little curtain piece here that we can kind of roll over.
Yeah, of course, they all change color and all that stuff. And
exactly.
Cool. We like that.
I hung up Dave's hat here.
My birthday present for my baby.
Yeah, that's his cowboy hat we got from Wall Drug. Check out that video if you have not seen that. And of course, that's my side there, so I hung it up for just ambiance purposes. And this right here, you see, this is the pad. This pad here drops down into the middle. I'll give this to Dave.
Light back on.
Right back on.
Coming at you.
Thank you. So this pad right here, which I call during the daytime, that's the princess pad. So that's our princess. And
there she is.
I must point out the blanket. So one of you, our Turn It World family, sent to our P.O. box. We have a P.O. box. I know some folks were asking that to send us some things, which we are so grateful, thankful, and we love it. Love the cards you guys have sent us. Thank you so much. Debbie and Charles, they sent over custom blankets
and Bailey
for
right
Bailey.
there. Bailey right there.
Look, she heard her name.
See Bailey right there.
You see Bailey? Bailey's.
Hey Bailey.
Look.
Oh Bailey.
Look,
Hey Bailey.
Misi's.
Oh yeah.
Misi's could be.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And then of course my big boy, if you look right here, this is Brady.
There's Brady's right there.
So that's his custom blanket.
Now Brady's curled up, of course, over
here.
And
he's curled up. You can't even tell which end is his
head.
Oh, there he is. Look, there it is.
Hey, Brady.
There it is. That's my big boy.
Show. He's tired. Oh, he's tired. There he goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, Debbie.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you so much, Debbie.
Can you pass me a...
Let me get to the phone. Hold on.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to cry.
Thank you so much, Debbie.
This is Debbie, you guys. Debbie just dropped a $49 super chat. Says, sorry we didn't get to see you both in Vegas, but we did wear our new shirts. We were so glad you weren't out driving in the bad storm. Glad the kitties like the blankets. Always love watching all.
Thank you.
Always love watching all your adventures.
Thank
you,
so
Debbie,
much, Debbie
and Charles. Debbie and Charles have been longtime supporters of Turn It World as well. And friends, thank you so much. We met them a couple times here in Vegas, met their son when they came out to Las Vegas. And really hope to catch you on our next road trip. We were heading to Texas.
We were hoping to try to stop.
I think you guys were on a cruise.
Yeah, we were going to drive up and maybe meet for a little barbecue.
Yeah, because what we tend to do, you guys, and that's why it's important if you guys want to follow our newsletter. We've done this a couple times where if we're going to be in a state, your state, and we're close by, one of the things we really want to do is meet with you guys, have some dinner, kind of say hello, have some drinks, barbecue.
Yeah, we had a great time in Michigan.
We had a great time in Michigan. Couple. We did that with a couple that follows our adventures, and they knew because of the newsletter we were going to be in the area, and so we all met up for drinks, which was wonderful, and dinner. And so please follow our newsletter, turnitworld.com/newsletter. We'd appreciate that. And for those of you that did ask us about our Patreon, and our memberships, just check that out as well. We do behind the scenes content over there. We actually are doing trivia nights coming up.
Yes,
we'll be bringing back trivia with prizes. So it's going to either happen on Wednesday or next Wednesday, and that's for our patrons and our members. So it's just another avenue, another extension for us, and then we're going to always try and bring these here. We might do more once a month and once a week, unless you guys really want to see us once a week on Saturdays with these lives. We enjoy doing it, but we're thinking maybe once a month might be more realistic for you guys. But we'll see. Let us know what you think. If you like these once a week on Saturdays, smash it out in the comments after this live stream and let us know for sure. And that's what we do. This is our little home coffee space.
It's super cozy. We have like movie nights in there all the time.
Totally. We have a screen. I actually will sometimes lift up the screen and we'll have like a projector and we watch movies in here. What's really nice about this RV in particular too is the AC unit. So our GE unit right here, it's the quieter version, still fairly loud, but on low mode it's pretty quiet, but it's all ducted AC. So that's nice. So you have all of the ducting in here. It goes throughout the entire coach.
Yeah, you can see kind of some more ducting. Like there's another one
exactly.
right there, all
so
throughout.
You're able to get the AC. It's cool in the summer times. It's really important for us to have that, especially with the kiddies.
I gotta say thank you so much, Carol. Joined our Patreon tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks, Carol. And
thank you, Carol. Let me have can I have my booze?
Booze, yeah, okay, we're coming at you.
I gotta ooh. Pay attention.
Here we go. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you so much for joining our Patreon family. Appreciate that. Cheers.
Really growing group. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been growing. Our community of Patreon has been growing. We tend to kind of have our, publicly this is what we do. We want to bring a little bit more. Patreon is basically a place for us to get more intimate with you guys. So for you to get to know us a little bit more intimately, and for us to get to know you a little bit more intimately. We do share like behind the scenes content. We're going to start doing private live streams more often over there. So for our Patreon members, as well as our trivia nights.
We're dropping exclusive videos as well.
Videos over there.
Extended cuts.
We have an extended cut coming up that we're going to be dropping over there as well, that we felt, it's probably better to show it there.
Yeah, and that's going to actually have Traveling Robert in it.
Yes, Traveling Robert, and Russ from RV or TV.
So stay tuned for that.
So stay tuned for that. That's our extended cut that's coming up over there on Patreon. So thank you for joining. I appreciate that. But you can see how comfortable it is in here. Just sitting up. I can twirl. I can twist. It's nice.
Exactly.
But it is, I'll tell you one thing about this coach in particular. The insulation. Actually, let me let Dave tell you about the insulation. Talk about the insulation, because I think that's where you can really get how comfortable this rig is.
Right. I mean, if you look in our van tours in particular, the videos we drop, I mean, the insulation across the whole area here is about that thick. Right, everything is within walls that thick of really, excellent insulated material, and it does a great job. Not only does it kind of keep out the, the heat and the cold, but it also keeps out the sounds as well. So it makes it even feel cozier. If we're parked at one of these kind of parking lots with trucks and things like that going around, you actually feel remarkably kind of cozy, right? The noises are muffled just enough.
You almost forget that you're in a busy spot.
Yeah,
when you're
it's
in
incredible.
Here.
I remember we bought our Desert Snow out in
Forest City, Iowa.
We're driving back our first night on the drive back. We stayed at a truck stop in Nebraska, right? We were next to all these trucks, and it was actually unbelievably cozy. You're, like Tanya said, you almost felt like you forgot you were like parked next to some trucks, right?
Hey, do us a favor, you guys. If you haven't done so, please take a second. Go ahead, smash that thumbs up button. It looks like that. One, it helps YouTube to let folks know, hey, you guys are enjoying this video, and let others be able to come join us as well. We're working on our 50,000 subscriber goal. We're getting very close to that.
Yes.
So if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, join our adventures. Go one step further, make sure it's hit the notification bell, and that it's highlighted to all, so you get notified every time we post a video. So just smash that thumbs up button. We appreciate that.
And again, thanks everyone for all your support. We've been growing so quickly. We're kind of blown away by it, and really appreciate it. So thank you.
And please smash that thumbs up button for how cute my husband looks in that hat. Oh, by the way, this hat was actually sent to us. A lot of small businesses will send things to us as well. If you have a small business and you think it's something that we would enjoy using, send it to our P.O. box. There's information in the description box, and we'll rock and talk about it. Like this hat here, which is made by Theron.
I love it. I wear it all the time.
He wears it, and you can tell in the videos. Just watch the videos.
It's kind of perfect because it's, if it's really freezing in the amount that I put on the really warm one, this is great for kind of when it's not too bad.
Yeah, so Teresa says, I'm getting on a plane in the morning from New Jersey.
Wow. Headed
to Vegas.
Jersey.
I'd love to meet you guys. Well, hey, that'd be great. You know what? We may be out and about on the Las Vegas Strip tomorrow live, so you might catch us out there. Stay tuned. That's right.
We're gonna head on back.
So yeah, that's the
that is the bedroom area.
A little more kitty time. A little more kitty time.
Oh, I wanted to tell you about this here. Let me show you this. Hey, Bobby. You want to say hi, Bobby?
Hey, Bobby.
Bobby, Moosey, mommy. It's mommy's name. So that is Brady. He is our 17.5-pound Maine Coon. Very lovey, very cuddly, very big. Loves to eat like his mama.
Uncle Charles is like, share the live on your Facebook so the channel can grow even more.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I think we're gonna start doing. Oh, MC High Life, Dave.
Hey,
you have to
MC.
take a sip for me.
Hold on. Got you coming at you.
MC, Miranda, and Chris,
Hey,
our
thank you,
Vegas
MC.
fam in the house, so sending our love to you both. Love your RV adventures. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat, Miranda and Chris.
Cheers. Thank you.
Love you both. Thank you. We cannot wait to hang out with you two on that balcony at NASCAR. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm talking at the NASCAR. On the Indy.
Yes.
Formula One coming up.
Goes, I thought you looked familiar. I used to be a cocktail waitress at the Las Vegas Hilton.
Oh.
Wow.
Did we stay there one time?
And are you talking about Westgate? The old Hilton?
The old Hilton.
Or the new Hilton?
Scott says, you guys are amazing. Where's Bailey? MC Highlight. She's right here.
Yeah, right here.
Did you see the blanket? Debbie and Charles sent a blanket. Debbie and Charles are longtime supporters here on the channels. Sent Brady and Bailey these kind of custom blankets.
Yeah.
These personalized blankets. And she loves it. I actually have the cutest picture. I'm going to share on Instagram. So if you guys aren't following us on Instagram, we just started our Instagram, Let's Turn It Up World. We're trying to share more reels and adventures on that one. So please follow us on Instagram at Let's Turn It Up World. We'd appreciate that. So just head over there right now and go ahead and follow us on Let's Turn It Up World Instagram. For those of you that don't know, Dave and I were in an upcoming show called RV Unplugged. It's a RV competition. It's a television show, RV competition of, think of it this way. It's like Amazing Race meets Survivor. And it was a blast, and we've created some really great friendships with some folks. They're actually doing some stories over there right now as well. Each day they're launching a new story. So just RV Unplugged, you'll find that. If you go over to our Instagram at Turn It Up, Let's Turn It Up World, all one word, at Turn It Up World on Instagram. Follow us, check out our latest stories and posts. You'll see that over there as well. We're actually going to be heading to Texas in May for the I guess we call it the red,
like a meetup.
The red carpet.
It's gonna be a meetup.
It's gonna be the
with all the contestants.
Yes,
and,
it's gonna be amazing. So we're really excited for that as well. PDX is cool. Can't wait to watch it. Your bed looks so comfortable, Max says. Yeah, that was great. Oh, and Cherry Chung just dropped a $3 super chat with the mwah. Love you. Thank you, Cherry.
So much.
Appreciate that. All right, let me get over to the seat now. We can kind of sit and kind of talk a bit more.
Yeah. Okay, I'll bring it back.
Yeah.
We'll get set up here, guys.
I'll show you guys if you're curious about our dehumidifier. So this is our dehumidifier. I ended up getting a new one, a little bit more bigger, a little bit more substance, but also has an app that goes with this, so I can control it via app as well, which is also important.
And it's pretty important to have. We find in the cold weather,
especially
in particular when the heat's really cranking, you do need the dehumidifier. And we try to keep the air flowing, right? Especially so it's flowing through the bedroom area and out, because that's where the humidity really collects, is back where we're sleeping.
Absolutely. Well, I see the super chats coming through, Dave, so I got to pour a little bit more in here.
All right.
Because they're coming through.
I'll put this down. I'll let you kind of fix this up. I'll get back in my spot.
So we hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of that interior tour. We do have a exterior tour we may do. So you guys can see the outside kitchen at some point. So you guys can see
and it's not like angled too much.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, we have a full tour of the outside and the whole rig you can check out as well. We can kind of we can drop that in the chat.
Yeah, so I'll do that as well. So you guys
have a copy of that as well. And where are you guys? Just so I know, we would like to know where you guys. Oh, so Cookie with
the RV
EB says just followed your Instagram. Oh, thank you.
You need to turn it a bit more towards you. Let's see. Move that over.
There we go.
Yeah, make sure you got it in there.
All right, cool.
So thumbs up for Tanya for doing an awesome tour, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Right, come on.
Thank you.
Get that thumbs up in there.
For my Sasquatch pants.
Yes.
Okay, so we got Andrews watching from Oklahoma. We got Dixieland Homestead from Alabama. Lee and Amy Shearer from Ontario, Canada. Arizona in the house. Mike. We got Sharon says hello. We got Dravon.
And I gotta say,
from Tucson.
Yeah, we got folks coming in. Look at that, all over.
All over the place.
We got Tennessee. We got South Dakota. Oh, we love South Dakota.
Alexandria is from South Dakota.
Milton, Southern California, North Carolina,
from
Eastern Pennsylvania.
Awesome.
Bubbles from Phoenix.
Cherry Chung,
which I didn't have a toast to. Cherry Chung.
We got
Cheers
Kentucky. We gotta do
$3.
more Kentucky. Gotta do that Bourbon Trail. That's like definitely on the list.
That would be fun to do.
That'd be a lot of fun.
That would be a blast to do.
We live in Texas, but currently in Florida, visiting our Air Force son and daughter-in-law. Well, thank you,
and thank you
for their
the
service. Yeah, absolutely.
So this has been an absolute blast, you guys. Thank you for being a part of this. Hey, I just want to mention a couple more times. We are so excited. We have a new video coming out on Tuesday. We drop videos on Tuesdays for those that don't know. Tuesdays, it'll be coming out. Brand new video at 2 p.m. Pacific time. We think you're going to love it. Thank you for all the love on our last video.
Oh, yeah.
We're blown away at how much you guys really enjoy those adventures.
And we love like receiving the comments. We're actually still catching up to the comments. So we've had so many amazing comments from folks. So keep them coming. It really means a lot to us. It lifts our spirits. We love kind of getting these just amazing, the passionate comments from folks. So please, don't stop those. And we're still working on responding to all of them. So thank you so much. And like Tanya said, we have a great video coming your way on Tuesday. It has amazing adventure and also a great segment on Tanya cooking. Really cool cooking segment with Tanya. So if you like that, definitely check it out.
Yes,
sure.
and I will be sharing those recipes. I'm going to try and share those on Facebook. Just easier. I can take a picture of the final product and I'll post the recipe right there. It's also another avenue for me to kind of just bring you guys, because what we try to do on our social media platforms is share something a little bit different, so that it just encourages you to kind of say, hey, we're not just posting the same thing everywhere. Sometimes we do because it makes sense so everybody gets that, but we try to always show something a little bit different on each platform. Just to encourage you to follow us there and be a part of our community there. And I want to say thank you again to our Patreon members. We have a growing community over there, and it's really great because Patreon for us, we're out in the public eye and we're kind of doing what we can do, but we also want to kind of retain some of that for, hey, this is our life as well too. So it's a place, Patreon, for us to get a little bit more intimate with.
It's kind of the insiders. It's really kind of getting inside community. We have a lot of great stuff planned for our Patreon community. So if you want to join, thinking about it, just give it a try, because it's a great group of folks, and it's growing.
Absolutely. And we're so excited about trivia night coming up, because trivia was something we've done. We actually did that during the pandemic. We thought we were all trapped at home. We couldn't really do anything. And it can take a toll on you. It took a toll on us. But we figured a real great way to kind of bring the community together is by just having some fun. So we did, it felt like 15 to 30 days straight. It was like live streams, 30 days straight, bringing you into the kitchen. We were cooking, we were doing things. And then trivia night was born. And so we started doing trivia nights on like a weekly basis for a while, but then it got really expensive because everybody kept winning prizes. It was like a lot of money, but
you had some ringers in there.
Yeah, some ringers.
There were ringers.
Woo!
Hey, Joy of Vegas says, can't wait for trivia night. We just joined tonight.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, Joy.
So much, Joy. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, you guys. It's really fun. We're working on again more behind the scenes, which are more the uncut. I'm talking about
extended cut videos.
I'm talking about boogers in our eyes. You might see a butt crack or two. Kind of enough.
And as we mentioned before, we have a new extended cut video from our clothing optional video that's going to be dropping pretty soon, right, for Patreon. So it has Traveling Robert in it.
Yes.
And Russ from RVR TV. So definitely want to check that out. It's actually a great video. We were debating on whether we're going to drop the longer one or the shorter. We did the shorter one on our main channel, and keeping the extended cut for the Patreon. So
a bit of drink for Joy, for the Joy of Vegas, Joy and Charles for joining the Patreon family. Thank you guys so much. Here we go.
Thank you so much, Joy.
Now it's funny. We actually set some goals over there. If we hit a certain number of Patrons, things that we would do. And the reason we did that, to be quite honest, is because we're trying to bring you the best content we can. And this being full time for us, what we do here, those avenues, we're working really hard to kind of bring you that. And so we want to try and put out the best content we can, the most content we can. And so those are just avenues that we can kind of provide, saying, hey, thank you so much for believing in us to go an additional to support us in that manner. And allows us to bring you more inside. And,
yeah, absolutely.
And we do have, we're designing custom merch for just that as well. But we also still have a wonderful community where we're doing lives like this. So if you don't have to do that, if you can't. And for us, it's great that we still bring you into experiences like this.
Yes.
Like you're inside our home, you're meeting our kitties. You just saw where we slept. You heard about my knives.
Exactly. Yes, Aaron says there's another page. We do have another page. It's called Turn It Up World.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because it is heavily focused on Las Vegas and travel to Las Vegas. As
Yes.
Tanya said, it used to be world travel. During the pandemic, we came to Las Vegas, really brought the reopening of Vegas and just focused on that. And it's become very heavy on that, which is why we ultimately split this channel off to be more the adventure side on Let's Turn It Up World.
Absolutely. I just put the link in there for if you're curious about checking out that as well too. We do post there, which will kind of give you a sense of how much we're doing.
Yes, we work.
Yeah.
This is this is a lot of work, right? It's
We love it.
we love it. We love it. We work really hard. We try to bring the best content on both of our channels that we can. You know, great adventure on this channel.
And it helps because we have so many amazing folks like you.
Absolutely.
Like this. Like we love interacting with you, as you could probably tell. If you've responded or you commented on any one of our videos, you will notice we try to respond to every comment. I mean, the troll comments get responded to with a middle finger and a see you later. But yeah, it's just life. That's just what happens. But the genuine comments, the questions, we try to get to as many as we can. Like even after this live, if you go to our latest video, if you haven't seen our latest video that we just released, and that negative temperature, you can kind of see exactly what it's like to be in this freezing cold weather. We would highly recommend checking out that video. Leave a comment and we'll probably respond tonight, because that's what we're going to do after we finish here. Is we're going to have our wine, we're going to respond to some comments, and then we're going to watch a movie and chill.
We'll go back to Massachusetts anytime soon.
We are.
We are going back.
Follow the newsletter. I'll drop it in one more time.
That's the newsletter.
Yeah, follow the newsletter, because we're gonna do this. Like when we hit the road again and we do more adventures, we have
family back east, so we have some family visits to do.
We do
things like that. So
we do.
And plus, we have a surprise too. Which newsletter
do.
for that? Yeah,
we do.
It's gonna be a fun one.
We do. I'm gonna put the newsletter.
Yeah, you're right, Gail. It was very cold in our last video, and wait for the next one on Tuesday. We're just getting started.
Oh my gosh.
It just gets
my gosh.
More fun. we have a lot of fun. We love this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm putting a newsletter. Oh wow. Hold on a second. No, let me just get this right. We got Jeannie.
Thank you.
Newsletter.
And thanks to everyone.
Snoring.
And thanks to everyone. If you hear some snoring, that's Brady's snores.
Our big boy snores.
Brady is really snoring in the back, just curled up and snoring away.
We don't have family visiting in the RV. It's too tight from the visit in here, but it was very cold. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Marion says, I just watched the clothing optional video. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, wait for the extended cut. Wait for the Patreon only extended cuts coming your way.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Hey, Tanya from Bay, Virginia.
Don't worry, it's all G though. We are a G-rated channel. Or maybe PG. Maybe PG. This might be PG. This one might be PG.
That's PG.
Definitely not R.
No, hell no.
No, not R, but it might be a little PG.
My mama watched this channel. Your father watched it.
That's right.
Okay, we don't do that.
Exactly. My daddy don't like.
We still get grounded, y'all.
My daddy will give me some trouble.
Get a whooping.
Yeah. He'll be like, he's gonna give me the belt. This is old school.
Well, we got Janine in here. Harris just dropped a $5 super chat. Says, love you guys. Thank you, Janine. We'll drink to that.
Cheers.
Thank you. And let me just ask you guys this question. It might help us to kind of determine things if we still want to continue these on every Saturday, or is it once a month? If you guys enjoy these live streams on Saturday, we're going to always try and bring something different. You know, we took you into like a snowstorm last live stream, and this time we're bringing you to more of a tour, bringing you into a live stream. It's always an adventure with us. We're always trying to think of something different.
We try to keep themes for the lives, like where we can add value. Things you might enjoy.
Yeah, we want to you just always think something different, just to really kind of bring the energy, you know what I mean? Love the info and the banter. J6EL says, so J6, I have a question for you. You had asked a question before about boondocking. Are you thinking about getting into the RV space? Have you rented an RV before? Like, how many guys in this live stream right now have actually have been in an RV or own an RV? I'm really curious to know that, because that's exciting to see folks getting into space. I know some person actually said they weren't thinking about RVing until they watched our videos. They're thinking about getting into it.
Right.
So that's amazing, because I think if you can do it, if you can get out and take the chance, take the risk, and embrace the life of RV life, I think you'll really enjoy it, because we were really nervous at first. It was very difficult for us to kind of really pull the trigger on it. But then once we did it, I couldn't believe, the only regret was we didn't start sooner.
I know.
And that's not because we couldn't get the RV, because it wasn't available.
No, it's true. We did, like, you know, we have RV'd before. Like, we RV'd up in Alaska, had an amazing time with the family, and it was pretty awesome. It was a much bigger RV. It was before we were filming too, so none of that's filmed. And then we, of course, did the van life up in northern Arizona, where we had that little boho camper van, which was tiny, very low. And that kind of gave us a little bit more of a taste of what van life and RVing was all about. And then, of course, we put the order in initially for a Sprinter van, which we would have gotten much sooner than the Echo.
1 second. If you're having issue with that last link, try the link I just sent in regards to signing up to the newsletter. That one actually goes to the newsletter. I think I might have had a typo in that first one, but this one goes to the newsletter. So click that link I just sent if you're thinking about signing up to our free newsletter, which we post once a week.
Yeah. And actually, our van life adventures actually are on Turn It Up World, our original channel, right? The first channel. We have not moved those over yet to Let's Turn It Up World, but that's a fun trip, right? We kind of we rented. We actually rented before we bought. We rented a boho camper van up in the Flagstaff area. Had a great time up there, just boondocking the whole time. And then we put an order in for the Sprinter van. Then Winnebago announced the Echo. We canceled the Sprinter order and then got the Echo. It took us like a year to get it though, right? We ordered it in, I guess it was November, late October, early November. Didn't get it until October the next year. So we kind of were waiting for so long to get it. All right.
Traded RV life for tenting.
So I'm putting a video, you guys, if you haven't seen it, those that are new here. Dave and I we also enjoy, we have a hot tent. So we enjoy hot tent camping in the snow. We're really definitely, we're world, let's turn it world warriors is what you could call us, because we had a lot of fun. So that video, I just put a link there for you guys to check it out. So you can enjoy that video.
Yeah, we have a really cool inflatable hot tent. And I don't know if you guys know what hot tents are. Those are basically tents where you put a wood stove inside so it keeps it warm and cozy. And this tent is awesome. We love it. And we do bring it with us sometimes on our adventures.
So Cappy asked a question, what are the real negatives of RVing? Well, I will tell you this. I'll start. Is all RVs, no matter brand new or used, at some point, if not many times, are going to have an issue. You're never going to have something working flawlessly 100% of the time. It's just the nature of RV. You're in a house on wheels and it's moving. It's hitting bumps. It's shaking. It's moving. So something is always going to happen. One of the most important things we can say, honestly, is start learning the manual, start watching YouTube videos, learn how to fix things yourself so you can spend less time in the shop, more time on the road. And it gives you more confidence to do that, which I will honestly say we have really been diving into assessing issues for ourselves and figuring out, because if you don't do that, you probably won't enjoy the RV life as much. But if you start learning to do that, then it starts taking your mind to say, hey, I can fix other things. I can do this. I think the RV life for us, it gives you more confidence to be able to go off and do more things, because, you know, if something happens.
Well, yeah. I mean, truth be told, we actually didn't talk about this, but in our latest video, alone and basically freezing, where we're down to minus 23 degrees Celsius. When we got out of that, the next day, we actually had a very small water leak.
Oh my gosh.
Right. And it was, you know, I opened up the water compartment and we had this like icicle, because there had been a slow drip, and of course it completely froze where the drip was. And you almost had this like, it's like you had these little stalactites or stalagmites in caves, right? This ice like coming up. And I went in there, I got a little clamp, put a clamp in there and actually stopped the leak. And you really want to become more handy. And that's something we're like learning every day.
Hi,
all right.
ladies. How are
all right.
you?
So.
Yes. So
all right.
I just went back there to see Macy's because she was like, Brady was snoring and Bailey was kind of looking. So we have a new video coming out, by the way, which will kind of highlight some of that stuff as well. So stay tuned.
for that as well.
All right.
Yeah.
This has been amazing.
So Cat B says, what about your social life? This you get it right here.
It's actually
it's kind of work. We just work so much.
Yeah, it is interesting, but you meet amazing people on the road, right? And so some of that social life comes from, going to these hidden gem towns and meeting some amazing people, right? Going to shows. I mean, Virginia, for example, Virginia City, Montana, we went to some amazing shows there, performances, things we would never have seen if we kind of just stayed in the big cities, right? So we find some amazing things across the country that we'd never see if we weren't RVing.
Absolutely. And I love this question. It says, what are you guys doing? Since you're in such a tight space, this is from Teresa, what do you do when you get mad at each other? Go outside. It's a whole world right behind that door.
That's right.
It's fresh air.
We yell very loudly. We wake up the neighbors.
No, he's kidding.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, this has been really great, you guys.
Great night,
so
yeah.
Thank you so much for joining our live tonight. If you definitely leave a comment on our latest video, we'd love that. If you haven't seen that one already, definitely leave that. We'll probably respond to that this evening. Be sure to follow our newsletter. We just put that link in there. Thank you so much to all of our new Patreons. I plan on going over there this evening and writing you guys a personal thank you and a little note as well. And we're working on trying to drop these, just so you are FYI, dropping these daily vlogs, daily-ish. So I'm working on it as like the end of the day goes and we finish recording. I'm going to try and get that uploaded so that you'll have that present on our Patreon page as well. Big shout out to everyone tonight that joined, our new subscribers. Thank you. All the love that you're giving this channel so far. It's been amazing. The growth has been unbelievable on this channel over the last 6 months since we started it. And we're very grateful. God is great. And thank you for believing in us enough to stick with us and join us on these adventures. And be sure, we're gonna when we hit the road, if we're gonna be in a town near you, by all means, respond to those newsletters, because if we're gonna be in the area, you'll know it. And if you're gonna be around, let's meet up for some drinks or have some fun.
Absolutely.
We're working on that. We do have some new merchandise over on our merch store. So if you want to check out some of the new shirts, some of you guys have already picked them up. Thank you so much. Really proud of this design. It's sort of like make life simple. That's kind of what the vibe is about. Make life simple. And it's a really cool design. We're very proud of it. So if you're interested in checking those out, by all means, check out those t-shirts. We'd love to see if you have to take a picture of them, share it, tag us in it. We'd love to feature it on our Facebook family, because it's kind of like family. That's what we're doing. We're growing this to be a part of our TurnItUpWorld family, which is why we always say it's one of the best communities out there, right?
Oh, it's an amazing community. And we feel lucky to be a part of it.
We do. Well, thank you guys. We have a brand new video coming out on Tuesday. We think you guys are going to really enjoy this. 2 p.m. Pacific time. It's crazy.
If you're not subscribed, hit that notification bell, because it's an awesome video. Amazing cooking too from Tanya.
I got a
great feature as well.
And Patreon members, do not share it, because I know you guys already know what I made. I shared a picture of it over there.
And we have amazing adventures coming your way as well, just even beyond that. And if you have some hidden gems that we should check out, let us know.
Or respond to the newsletter.
Yeah, in the news. I usually say in the comments below, but in the newsletter, let us know.
Yeah, for sure. Like, that's one of the things in our newsletter, I always put at the end of that newsletter. I'm like, we may be coming to a town near you, so definitely leave a response to that saying, hey, we know some hidden gems over here. Because if we actually make it out that direction, we'll definitely give you a shout out, and we'd love to kind of meet up for dinner, coffee, some barbecue, cooking up, grilling, drinking,
I like it.
all that fun stuff.
Good. All right.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much again for being a part of this live stream. I know it's late for some of you. I'll give you one more kitty view one more time.
Kitty view coming up.
Come on, take him to kitty view.
Kitty view coming up. All right.
Kitty view.
Kitty view.
Hey guys. Hello. Yes. And thank you again to Debbie and Charles for sending these amazing, cute, personalized blankets for Bailey, because you can tell she's loving it, right,
Bailey?
Missy?
Hey.
Mishy, mini, 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 mishy, mini, mishy, mini, mommy's mishies. And then, of course, our Snorosaurus.
Snorosaurus right there.
Snorosaurus.
Sleeping away.
He's just zoned out. Mommy's
like, hey,
big boy.
Brady's like, what are you doing?
He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Leave me alone.
What are you doing, Bobby?
I'm sleeping over here.
Hey, Bobbies. That's Mommy's big boy. That's Brady.
Hey, baby.
And that's his little personalized blankie right here.
Right there.
So that's his personalized blankie. And Debbie and Charles, thank you both so much for these. We appreciate that, and for what you've sent to us as well. Thank you so much. A lot of you have asked us about our P.O. box and as well on Facebook. Just check the description box below here. All the information you need, from things you saw tonight to our different social media platforms, our Patreon links, as well as our merch store, everything else. All that's in the description box, so take a look. We're going to snuggle with our babies tonight, you guys. And hold on.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for being a part of this live stream. We love you so much. Thank you for believing in us. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video, which is Tuesday.
See you on Tuesday, guys.
2 p.m. Pacific time.
Right there.
It's that way. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you to our moderators. You might see some more wrenches popping up. We're noticing folks in here that have been showing up to our live streams a couple times. So I'm going to go through. I might add another 2 moderators this evening.
Yes.
We're probably going to get like a total of 10 moderators to add. So stay tuned. Thank you for showing up. And the way to be a moderator for our channel is just show up, comment, let us know. Respond to us. I say you want to be a moderator. We'd appreciate that as well, which gives us an idea of who wants to be a moderator, and then we can kind of follow on to make sure you're showing up in our comments, showing up in our live streams, because it's really important to us that we bring the best community together, and we think our moderators can actually absolutely do that, because they're a big reason as to why these live streams are seeing fun and troll-free. So we see y'all Tuesday. Love you guys.
Tuesday, guys.
Good night. Wait, sleep tight. Don't look at us. Hold on. You don't want to look at us to go by. You want to look at the kitties. Oh, look at the kitties. Bailey. She's like, okay, can you get that camera off me? I'm trying to sleep, honey. And Brady's like, okay, Bray. You want to say goodnight to everybody? Bray. All right, Brady says goodnight. And this is what we always say, you guys. Together is our favorite place to be. Have a good night. We'll see you Tuesday, 2 p.m. Pacific time, right here.